Minecraft has been around for a long time. If Minecraft was a child, it would be in 5th grade. Minecraft is older than some kids I've seen while grocery shopping, for God's sakes. That's a lot of time to be around, which means that there are plenty of mods as well. And as we get older with the game, most of us want something a little more exciting. So we turn to horror, and scary mods are nothing new. That's what we're exploring today. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Minecraft Nightmare. This is the top 10 scary Minecraft mods. Let's do it. In at 10, Enhanced Visuals. Enhanced Visuals is a mod for Minecraft that is intended for use with Forge. The idea for this mod comes from other games, mostly first-person shooters, that add effects to your screen in certain situations, like blood splatters if you take damage, or fog if you're underwater or looking up when it's raining, etc. While this mod isn't that advanced, the mod does add visuals for if it's hot or cold, blood on your screen if you get hurt, your screen goes blurry if you're poisoned, and if you get caught in an explosion, your screen will be covered in soot and dust while you recover. This mod is meant to be used alongside other mods in this list to add more scare factors, since alone it won't really set you on edge. But with these kinds of visuals with the later mods, it will certainly help up the creep to a scale of the likes to which you've never seen, in Minecraft at least. In at 9, Creepypasta Craft. Now going by Creepypasta Craft Reborn, Creepypasta Craft is exactly what it sounds like, a mod that adds famous creepypasta characters to Minecraft, some of which you may have heard of before. This mod contains 13 new mobs, 7 items, and 7 new achievements for you to collect, or I guess technically they're advancements now. The creepypastas featured are as follows: Jeff the Killer, Jane the Killer, Slenderman, who originally had his own mod, but that mod has since been discontinued, so to my knowledge this is the only real way you can actually get Slenderman in the game. Squidward, yeah, you heard me right, Squidward. Smile Dog, Laughing Jack, who wasn't in the original Creepypasta Craft mod, Mothman, which gives me unfortunate Riverdale flashbacks, Eyeless Jack, The Rake, Seed Eater, Strider, which is weird since the Strider is already a Minecraft mod, but these two aren't the same thing. Cryotic, and PewDiePie, who was added by the mod because apparently they don't like him. I guess T-Series made this mod. However, unfortunately this mod is only available for Minecraft 1.12, which does suck, but maybe someone else will make a new updated version. Hopefully. In at 8, Hardcore Darkness. Hardcore Darkness is a pretty self-explanatory title, honestly. Like, with this mod enabled, everything that would normally be dark enough for mobs to spawn, but you can still see decently, is now pitch black. This mod, combined with some others on this list, will make you actually feel the need to wear diapers. So if there isn't a light source, you can't see. This can also be enabled or disabled for other dimensions, including the End, the Nether, and the Twilight Forest. The mod's most recent version is for Minecraft 1.12.2, but I'm sure that there are some shader packs that it can achieve a similar quality. But considering how my Kingdom mod pack is 1.12, I could add this if I really wanted to, but honestly, I don't want to, since this mod actually messes with a lot of shader packs. Honestly, it is recommended that you have Optifine installed as well, since that allows you to access dynamic lighting, where all you need to do is carry a torch around and it will light the area around you. It's not going to help much for mob proofing, but it will certainly help take a bit of the edge off, like a nice scotch or vodka. those also take the edge off. In at 7, Gru. The Gru mod is something you'll know about if you've watched someone play or have played yourself the Forever Nightmare mod pack. I actually played it in VR on Top 10 Gaming and was attacked by a spider and absolutely flipped it. No matter, the Gru mod is a part of that mod pack. And in essence, this beast of a monster will spawn and instantly kill you if you're in the darkness for too long, which is pretty damn horrific and probably the worst things that I've ever experienced. I tried to play that mod pack multiple times and was only able to actually progress during a live stream because I was tryharding at that point. Since, you know, the mod pack makes it always night, so you need to live in the darkness in order to get torches to then get out of the darkness. Anyway, with this mod on, you'll always want to keep a couple torches on you because that's the only way to make sure you're okay. I got so desperate I was carrying around one torch and constantly breaking it, then placing it back down wherever I was being watched. Oh, and if you get this mod, I recommend getting the Mo Benz mod as well, because that's what makes the spiders look so terrifying. I don't know why, but just like the bent legs on spiders makes it look extremely menacing, okay? I hate spiders, and I can't really include the Mo Benz mod as a spot on this list, so I have to throw it in here. In at 6, Eyes in the Darkness. Eyes in the Darkness is a simple yet effective mod that when combined with Hardcore Darkness and Grew only makes you more uncomfortable. With this mod enabled, everywhere there is darkness, you'll have the chance of seeing glowing orange eyes. These eyes seem to disappear when you walk closer, but watch out, because this mod loves to jump scare you. But I'll let you figure out how that works on your own. This is certainly a mod that can make things scary, but it works best when paired with other mods. And let's be honest, if you have one mod on, unless it's like a utility mod like Optifine or a minimap, you're gonna have more than just one mod. That's the danger of modding. You find one cool thing that you want to try, next thing you know, boom, 100 mods, and your computer is burnt down your house. Oh, no? That only happened to me? Okay. Either way, you know that this won't be the only mod you get. Plus, when you have the Grew mod, it's like they're always watching you when they're in, then they're waiting for the perfect moment to strike, okay? So, yes, it's creepy. How about doing number 5, Epic Siege? Honestly, this is an incredible mod for a zombie apocalypse type mod pack, because Epic Siege is a mod that gives monsters superpowers, basically. Skeletons basically never miss unless you're lucky, spiders can web you to the ground, creepers can self-detonate to blow up walls in order to get to you, and zombies? Oh man, zombies are overpowered. They're still slow, but with Epic Siege installed, they can place blocks to tower to you, they can break blocks to get to you, they can place TNT, although that may be another mod, and they also check light sources and can follow trails of blood that you end up leaving behind thanks to getting damaged. They will also team up with creepers and use them to break a wall to get to you quicker. You can edit these abilities in the config file, but I love this mod. Combining it with zombie awareness also only makes it more intense, since now they can sense you from further away. I think this is the thing that also makes them check lights now that I think about it, but I'm not sure. And if you add a mod that lets you change what mobs can spawn, you can really make a cool zombie survival mod pack with like only 3 mods. But add this to others on this list and you're screwed. Trust me, especially with these next ones. And at 4, Blood Moon. Oh, here we go, the World Obliterator mod. Being inspired by blood moons from games like Terraria, the Blood Moon mod adds a small chance, the default is 5%, for a blood moon to occur every night in your world. What does a blood moon do, you ask? Well, in comparison to hardcore, you'll wish you were playing hardcore. When a blood moon is active, monsters can spawn much closer to the player, like 5 blocks away instead of the 25 that it normally is, and the monster spawn rate and mob cap is increased, and the monsters are also a little tougher to boot. This can wipe out a village in one night, especially when making use of the other mods on this list, especially Epic Siege. Can you imagine an Epic Siege Blood Moon? Like, I'm shaking at the thought. I had the Blood Moon mod installed on my Kingdom mod pack, but it was wiping out my village left, right, and center so much that I had to remove it. Like, no joke, I actually removed it because it was causing too much havoc. The mod is fully customizable as well in the config menu, where you can set the percent of a Blood Moon spawning, if it's guaranteed to have one every full moon, and you can even set the monsters created by the Blood Moon to despawn once the day starts, so you won't have 100 creepers running around. Also, I highly recommend that if you're playing with Epic Siege, or if you want to roleplay, that the Blood Moons are like hallucinations or manic episodes suffered by your character. Because, you know, people do that. People roleplay, okay? That would be cool. A whole mod pack where like the player is just insane. That's an interesting concept. Getting close to the end, and in number 3, Legend of HEROBRINE. Now known as the Legend of HEROBRINE, the HEROBRINE mod was the first scary Minecraft mod. Okay, well, probably not, but it was certainly the most popular for a long time. I remember playing during the Minecraft golden age of YouTube, okay, when I was trying to make videos as like an 11-year-old kid, a Pixelmon version of the Pokemon theme song, and used Minimator to make an intro. Oh. Cringe. That's scary because it's cringy. However, the new version of this mod is available for Forge 1.16.5 at least, and includes a ton more stuff. The original version was just HEROBRINE building structures and jump scaring you, but this includes bedrock swords, cursed items, holy water, a new Minecraft disc, and much more. It even includes a cursed forest biome. It's so cool to see how far this idea has come from a picture on the internet to literally being added to the features and bug list fixes. And so the Legend of HEROBRINE is a must-have for any OG Minecrafter who was just here when gold was butter and the only dream we had was about not having to look at that horrible netherrack texture anymore. Back when the creative menu was just one long list that you had to scroll down every time, and Tekkit Classic was the coolest mod pack and everyone was building Jaffa factories. Those were the days. That's what made me want to be a YouTuber. Penultimately, and at number 2, Mutant Beasts. Another OG mod that has gotten some serious updates is the Mutant Beasts mod. Originally known as Mutant Creatures, with so many more mobs being added to the game, there must be a load of new mutants, right? Well, no, actually. I think that only the Pocket Edition version of the mod actually has new mobs. Either way, the Mutant Creatures mod adds naturally spawning yet rare but also creatable mutant versions of the zombie, skeleton, creeper, and enderman mobs. Which, with a mutant like spider pig also at some point, which made me avoid using this mod for around 7 years. I'm not even kidding. Each monster has their own abilities and drops as well, with Endermen dropping a hand that allows you to move blocks and even like pick them up and throw them as weapons, skeletons dropping their bones that you need to collect and then you can make into mutant skeleton armor that gives you speed and jump boosts, creepers drop an egg that you can use to hatch your own creeper friend, and zombies drop a Hulk hammer. Yeah, mutant zombies are just the Hulk with extra steps. There is also a mutant snow golem that is always on your side, but they have to be made using Chemical X, which I now believe is called something else. However, it's not a guarantee that this will create a mutant. I've actually done a challenge on my own trying to beat the game with only mutants. It was a bad time, okay? And finally, in at number 1, Stalker Creepers. While this mod may not be as extreme or as advanced as Epic Siege, Legend of Herobrine, or Mutant Beast, this is probably the most terrifying Minecraft mod there is. Stalker Creepers does exactly what it says on the packaging. It makes creepers stalk you. And by that I mean, the creepers won't explode when they see you and come up to you, okay? Instead, they will walk up and stay behind you, following you until you turn around. Once you see that there's a creeper right in front of your face, that's when it will explode. Boom! You looking for this? I don't know how this would work with the Epic Siege mod, but maybe it's worth a shot. This is horrifying for me because I hate creepers, okay? I hate them exploding my builds, but one that would follow me back from like a cave into my base without me knowing and then exploding in my storage room irks me to my very core, and I don't want to have to deal with that. A lot of people disregard this mod, but honestly, it's probably the single best addition to a mod pack that aims to be terrifying. Because no matter what, you'll always be worried about what's behind you, and then you can't check because if you're right, you'll explode. Always carry a bucket of water, because if you hear that like the pressure plate sound happen behind you again, you'll need to stop the creeper from damaging anything. Hopefully it's not standing on the pressure plate, because then it won't actually be in the water and it will still destroy everything. That's all the time we have for today, friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been in Shower Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video.